guys, good morning. We're at Target picking up our pajamas. I wanted to show you what we ended up going with. Although we got the girls' pajamas from Carter's. We originally had done pink, then we went with the buffalo check because it's cute. We wanted something classic, but their pajamas here are so cute. Just like all of them in general are so cute. Like, look at these. These are adorable. And look how big my bump is. It is insane. Insane how big it is. I also have a coupon from my registry that gives me 50% off of a Starbucks drink. So I'm for sure getting a Starbucks drink because I'm feeling a little like tired today. I'll have to tell you how my day went yesterday when there's not music playing in the background. Okay, so this is my drink. It looks a little different than the last one I got. They put the pumpkin stuff on top with the pumpkin spice. You try at the bottom. I'm gonna have to mix it. You wanna try it? You wanna try it? It's good, right? Thanks, Michelle 1218. Oh yeah. He got a hot white chocolate mocha. I'm feeling sweaty like I'm about to pass out. Hot was not in it for me today, even though it's a cool 63 degrees outside. Ready? I told Andres he wants to go to Dollar Tree to look for Lime Away because Target didn't have any Lime Away. And I was like, it's easier just for me to walk than to get in a car, find a parking. Oh, and it feels so good outside. I'm literally so hot. It feels so good. Oh, I'm sure if you're pregnant or have been pregnant, you feel me. There goes my handy bitty. I'll make it to the door by the time he does. It's so much easier than getting in and out of the car. 33.5 weeks and counting. Okay, so we are home now. This is the other shirt that I got from Walmart. It says Coffee and Chill. These are so cozy and comfortable. I got it in a 3X, which it's the Secret Treasures line. The 3X is a 22-24, and you can see I have extra room in it. Mainly, I don't really care even about here. Mainly for my belly because bam is so big, and you can see it goes over really nicely. So when I'm not pregnant, it'll be nice and slouchy and cozy, and it'll be so nice. So I got this banner from Target. Now I have to try and figure out. It says, use enclosed straw, gently blow to inflate. Remove straw, pull twine through tab holes, and hang. I think I can figure it out. I just have to make sure I spell. Why are there 2 lines? So yesterday, I ended up being on call all day. Remember I told you on Wednesday, I was like, I don't think I'll be on call, we'll see. I ended up being on call all day yesterday. I did not vlog because I literally studied from the time I got up at 7:45 in the morning till the time I took my test at 9 p.m. I studied all day. I only took a break. I took an hour nap because I couldn't help it. I've been taking a nap almost every day. I feel like I need a nap. So I took an hour nap, and then when I got up from my nap, I ate lunch, but I studied up until my nap at 11, and I studied all after lunch at 12:30, 12:45 until the girls got home from school. We had dinner, went right back to studying. Everyone went to bed. I studied for like another hour, 45 minutes, and then I just took my test. And I feel pretty confident. I only needed a 68 on the final to keep my A in the class. So I feel pretty confident that I made a 68. It was a lot of material. It was cumulative. That's a hard word. And so it was a lot of material for the entire semester, but I got it done. I submitted it. It was 115 questions. 47 minutes is what it took me, and I felt pretty confident about it. And then last night I was up until 2:30 because I could not sleep. That's why I needed caffeine today. I was feeling tired. Very just malaise was bringing over me. I could not sleep. Like, I was just tossing and turning. I don't know if it was just laying down all day, sitting down, leaning over, just like my body hurt, or if it was, I don't really know, because I didn't eat late. I mean, we had dinner at like 5:45, 6 o'clock. I didn't eat anything after that, and I actually went up to bed. I started setting up some of the baby shower stuff, but I actually went up to bed about 12:30, and I just laid there and tossed and turned and tossed and turned. So I'm very happy that I was on call, because trying to study today to take my final tonight would have been a nightmare. We ran errands this morning. I got up about 7, and everyone got off to school, got breakfast, and I just started to decorate a little bit more. And it's not even really that much, just because I'm like so large. It's taking me forever to get around and do stuff. Clean up the kitchen a little bit, straighten up the bathroom, you know, stuff like that. And then I realized we ran out of a lot of cleaning supplies. So I already had on the list to go to Target to pick up our PJs anyway. And I had to pick up a couple things while we were there. I got the banner. I got some extra Smarties for the little bottle game. Some Good and Plenty just for decoration. And I have still a long list of stuff that I need to do today, but I'm gonna do this first. Hang this banner, finish watching this Jersey Shore. I have to go to the post office to mail off some things, and oh, Andres is blowing his nose. I was like, what is that? I wanna go get my eyebrows done and my toes done, so I'm going to go do that, and then probably pick up everyone from school a little early, and then figure out what to do for dinner. And I have a couple of other things to do, but it's really not that bad. I'm gonna end the night with taking a nice long shower, relaxing, and blow drying my hair, because I'm going to curl it tomorrow. So I want it to be halfway. Like, I don't want the frizzies and stuff up top. But I think it's coming along pretty good. It's 1:30, 1:25. So I still have a couple of hours before I really have to go get the girls. I need to print out some things that I bought on Etsy, but that's about it. Tomorrow will just be about getting up and getting everyone ready and opening packages, which is the best part. Like laying out the cookies and turning on the nachos and the crock pot and opening the chips and the veggie tray stuff. And so anyway, I'm gonna do this right now. The only thing I'll have to do, I'll kind of give you guys a sneak peek, but I am going to do a whole, like tomorrow I'll show you what the whole baby shower is about. I made these on my Silhouette studio software. It says, "Thanks for popping by, Baby Mendoza 10/26/2019" with a pink heart, and it'll have popcorn go in it, which I thought was super cute. I saw that on Pinterest. So yes, this shirt, if I haven't mentioned, I will link it down below. I did see it on Walmart's website the other day when I was linking the other one. $10. I actually think it's a jammy, but I'm wearing it today with some maternity leggings, and it fits great and is super cozy. So I'm driving the van. I actually like the dashboard and the angle and everything. I'm trying to figure out where to park so I don't hit anybody, because I'm not used to parking this thing. Although it feels similar to driving my, I get confused with the knobs. It feels similar to driving my Pilot, but I feel higher just because of the way the seat is. I'm not, in my Pilot, I'm more like sitting, and my legs are a little bit higher than the bottom of my body. In the van, I'm sitting and my legs are even with the bottom of my body. Does that make sense? So like I don't know, it's weird. But I actually don't even know if I parked right. I'm cool. The great thing about a van is when you open the side doors, you don't have to worry about your kids hitting other people's cars. But if you park wrong, then other people can still hit your car, you know? So I still want to try and park as good as I can. The front seems a little bit, it seems similar to my Pilot, but the back is clearly a little bit longer. So it just takes some getting used to. Andres primarily drives it, and right now we fit in my Pilot fine. So we've been taking my Pilot, like this morning we were in the Honda. We've been taking it to and from wherever we need to, really. And for whatever reason, This guy next to me is like, what the heck are you talking to? I don't think it's weird to see people talking in their car anymore, especially with like Bluetooth and what is AirPods, you know. I just don't think it's strange, but people still stare at me. I'm still working on the rest of my chai tea. It's not, I said coffee earlier, it's not a coffee, it's a chai tea. Still really good. So I finished up the stuff I wanted to get at home. The problem is when I'm not in my car, Andres wanted to leave it for me. I don't know, so I'd be more comfortable, but honestly I'm just as comfortable driving my Pilot. In fact, this is a little more uneasy for me because I'm not as used to it. Once I get more used to it, it'll be easier. When the baby comes, this will be each of our primary vehicles because this will be the one that we ride in as a family. Whenever I'm at home with the girls, I almost said kids, no, it's all girls. When I'm at home with the girls, I will need this one because I don't want the big girls having to hop over the baby for carpool line. So I'll primarily be in this one, and so will he when he has to drop off or pick up the girls. So I'll get used to it. Anyway, I'm here at the nail salon. I always bring my own polish if I can help it. If I have a color that I want, I mostly bring my own polish unless I'm going to do shellac. But I typically only do shellac when I'm going on vacation because like I have 5.5 weeks until delivery. I'll come get another pedicure before I deliver. So regular nail polish is fine, cheaper. I'm gonna do OPI's Miami Beat. It's a nice purpley burgundy color. I think it's appropriate for fall. And then I'm going to get my eyebrows done because Lord, these eyebrows, they actually look probably good from afar, but up close they're awful, and I'm just dreading getting them done because I know it's gonna hurt so bad. And then I'm gonna go pick up the girls, and I think we're just gonna do some leftovers at home, try and clean out the fridge a little bit, make room for the leftovers we're gonna have from tomorrow, and then do some more straightening up at home, and we will be ready for the night. All right, toes first. My feet and toes look a little swollen like right now, but the color's really pretty. Okay, beauty pampering done. My eyebrows are a little thinner than I like them, but she always gets a great shape, and she matches the eyebrows because they don't match up very nicely. My right one's always thicker than my left, but she always does a great job of matching them up with like yanking out my bald spots, because for a long time the girl that I used to go to previously, I got a little hair in my eyeball. The girl that I used to go to previously would leave my bald spot in this eyebrow because I liked the shape of this one when it was thicker, and when I would just fill in the left one. But if I wasn't wearing makeup, it looked like I had a bald spot in my left eyebrow. You guys been following me a long time, then you've seen that before. But this girl, when I first came to her, I literally cried because, well, I didn't come to her, but when I stopped going to my other girl and went to somebody new, I cried because she did them way too thin. Now this new girl that I've come to probably the last year or so, she does them thin also, but at least the shape is really good, so I can always make them a little thicker when I fill them in, and overall they last a lot longer. But it was torturous, like torturous. And I got my toes done at the same place that I always get them done. The color's really pretty, but I wasn't that impressed with my actual pedicure this time around. I feel like he barely scrubbed the bottom of my feet, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Like maybe I didn't need it. I feel like I always need it because, especially when I wear chanclas, I feel like my feet get really rough. And he barely, like, he didn't clean under my big toe nail. He didn't really cut like the sides of my nail or my cuticle that much. I just wasn't that impressed, which is strange because I always come to this salon and they do great. So next time I'm sure will be better. But I'm done. Now I'm gonna go pick up the girls. Oh, this eye is bothering me. I'm gonna go pick up the girls and go home and finish up what I have to do. We just got home from picking up the flowers and oh my gosh, what is wrong with my eye? I think I have an eyelash in it. That was such a stressful process. I really have never rented something from somebody and had such a difficult time before. Never. First off, normally when you rent stuff, normally people drop it off because they want to know where you live so they can come get their stuff. This lady didn't do that, and I chose to rent the flowers instead of buy them because it wasn't that expensive, and I didn't know that I wanted that specific pattern for the girls' room. So even though they're very pretty, it just was kind of a nightmare. She gave me the address to an apartment complex, did not give me an apartment number, didn't give me a gate code. So then I get there and I wait up front for like 10 minutes before she messages me back. She didn't give me her phone number, only Facebook Messenger. And she was highly recommended, so I don't know, I'm not sure what happened. So I finally got her apartment number, sat in front of her apartment for almost 10 minutes, waiting for her to open the door, and then I waited and waited and waited for her to bring down the product, or the boards with the flowers. Then when she brings them down, one of the flowers fell off, and she was like, yay, let's brush teeth. She was like, oh, do you want just the flowers or do you want me to glue it back to the board? I'm like, no, I need you to glue it back to the board. So, okay, come here, come say goodnight. And so.
Good night, you all boop.
So cute. Let's go brush teeth. So she glued it back on. Okay, let's go do your nose and go brush your teeth. She glued it back on and was like, come inside, come inside. I'm like, no, my children are in the car, I'm not gonna come inside. And she's like, okay, I'll bring it out. I'm like, okay. So I waited for her to bring it out. She's like, oh, I didn't think you had so many children. I thought it would fit in your car. And I'm like, this wouldn't have fit in any other car other than a minivan or the back of a truck. And it's so lightweight, it would have flew out in the back of a truck. So I'm not sure why she didn't warn me. Like, I honestly think if I had brought my Pilot, I wouldn't have had enough room to pick it up. You blowing your nose? And so,
Doing that?
yeah,
You told us to?
you can.
Yay!
Sure. Never gonna turn down a chore, huh?
They're for baby shower.
It's for the baby shower. So, anyway, we figured it out. I had to move Emmy's car seat to the front, to like where Autumn was sitting. And once we did that, they ended up fitting. We fitted in fine. And then she was like, it's so cold out here. She didn't come out with a jacket. I need to go inside. And I was like, well, I only have half the flowers, so that's not gonna work. It just was the whole thing was kind of a hot mess. I mean, nice lady, like she didn't get rude or anything, but she just, there's a little bit of a language barrier, and so she was very just kind of abrupt. And oh, it is slippery. What'd you do to it?
I just realized why
There you go. Hold your toothbrush for mommy. So it took me what should have only taken maybe 25-30 minutes to get there and get it, and like another 15 back. Took an hour and 45 minutes to get there, get everything. It took me 45 minutes to get what I needed from her, and then the time to get back. I was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness I have everything. But Andres is gonna have to set it up because it came in so many pieces. So I'm gonna get this little one to bed, and the big girls are gonna help me finish up.
good night, and we're gonna say good night. See you tomorrow. Starting with me, but I'm just good night. See you tomorrow. Boop. Look at this strawberry. That's my new costume. Just right now, okay. Sissy. Hello.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Boop.
And good night. See you tomorrow.